What is going on, guys? Your Lord and Savior here, and in today's... But no, I'm just kidding.
What are you, leafing?
What is going on, guys? It's TeamCast. I'm here with the full team. We have Hunter and Owen, but we also have one special guest, Steven Segura. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Steven.
Very enthusiastic.
Yeah, sounds...
Okay, boys, we're playing Bloodborne. How about it? Well, Owen here's at the reins. We're just on the sideline watching things happen. Oh, yeah, he's flipping me off in the corner right now. Okay, let's go to Yarnum. Go to Yarnum.
Which one? Sticking my head.
Central Yarnum.
So in this podcast, we're going to be doing a podcast. We're going to start a series, kind of. When we're able to get together, it's kind of going to be like, kind of like a series.
You just said it's going to be like a series.
Well, it's going to be a little far and few between.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's not.
It's kind of like an off and on thing. Whenever we can, we're going to do
whenever
it.
we can. It'll be a special little occasion to get together.
But in this podcast, we're basically going to talk about topics that are popular.
What's been going on with our lives.
And things that.
And don't vape.
Better get in your hits while you can.
Fuck your cough.
Blow it out, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, first of all, I want to talk about this Mark Zuckerberg thing, right?
You really need to explain, because I didn't really understand it when you explained it.
Is this the Facebook Mark Zuckerberg thing?
Yeah, it's...
Is he like the
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, boys, I'm about to drop some knowledge on you. This is hot shit, Illuminati, okay? Listen to this. It's a goddamn conspiracy. I tell you what. The Russians involved with Mark Zuckerberg. Hear me out. Okay, listen. Mark Zuckerberg, right, owner of Facebook, there's this company, I can't remember what it was called, but they're like, hey, we need some information for educational purposes. They basically tricked Facebook into letting them collect information off Facebook users to get their voting preference so they could target them with ads and things like that. You know, it's standard stuff, but apparently this company, right, is giving this information to Russians. Boom. Mind blown. Russian conspiracy affecting the voters. Mark Zuckerberg, he made an apology video. Look it up. It's crazy shit. Okay, anybody else got anything?
So I'm looking up his net worth right now. $61.3 billion.
Oh, yeah. People say
worth.
stocks in Google and crap are dropping. And a bunch of social medias are dropping because of this scandal that happened.
What is...
Well, I mean, I don't think they dropped that hard because they're all still in business, but there's definitely they took a hit with this one, and definitely Mark Zuckerberg took a hit.
So I'm looking at his salary, and it says $1 salary. What is that like? Does that represent like? I don't understand.
I mean, he owns the company. He probably doesn't need to pay himself that much.
Yeah, no, but like $1.
He owns
I don't think that information is completely correct.
Yeah, that's on Wikipedia. I mean, that could just be something totally where we're just uneducated.
Oh yeah.
But
I know I'm uneducated.
I mean, we know he at least makes $1.
Oh yeah, man. $1 a second probably. Man, that dude's rich.
So you guys know about the whole like CPUs that are coming out and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of new ones.
The Ryzen, the Ryzen series.
Oh yeah, the
right?
Ryzen series is getting very popular nowadays.
Well, the Ryzen 2 is released in April, and I want to get my hands on one of those CPUs.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The CPUs, like the processors.
Yeah.
It's the little square chip that goes in the center of a motherboard.
It's like brain.
Yeah, I know, but
like the heart and brain.
Is it like?
It's apparently they're very good. I haven't read too much about it, but Hunter's been fawning over them for the last couple of days.
Bro, Ryzen is the way to go.
Ryzen,
Intel, mother foo-foos can go suck my left.
Look, okay, Intel's a trusted old brand. I'm not saying Ryzen's not better at this point, right? But I'd put my faith in something that I know a little more. But I mean, I'm not trying to influence the people. If you got the money, you might as well go for Ryzen. Hey, man, fair play to you.
Of course, they block AMD Ryzen versus Intel. Which CPU brand to pick for gaming? Simple, it says. But then I click on it and I can't.
Well, on the bright side, I'm not blocked because I'm using a phone. Okay. Well, anyways, oh man, what was that company that made this new phone that just came out? It was absolutely crazy. The camera's ridiculous. What was it? 40 megapixels on the back camera, 25 on the front facing.
24.
24. Oh my gosh, that's
and
ridiculous.
And then 996 frames per second.
It's a little over $1,000 phone.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
And it's kind of funny because when I was watching the video, when I first clicked on the video, I was thinking This video is going to be like one of those videos where they're going to try and get you to buy the phone. That's why they sent it to you.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just thinking, like, it's probably just going to be another,
It's
like...
going to be sponsored.
Or, no, I was just thinking it's going to be another one of those smartphones that came out that, there's nothing really big to it. It's just, like all the other smartphones. And then I started, like, they started explaining the camera and the frame rate. I was blown away.
What was it, 900 frames you said?
996
Jesus
frames a second.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And I'm pretty sure it was full HD too on the.
Oh yeah, they said lossless quality.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm on the Ryzen's, the CPUs, and I found a website, and this is gonna be like unfiltered because I haven't read this yet. So so I could humiliate myself, and Intel could be better, but we're gonna read this. AMD has been very excited about its new Ryzen processor, which we were told offers 8 cores, superior performance, and all at a superior price to Intel. Where we're hoping these claims were true, as the lack of competition in the space has been technology jumps and evolution.
Anything?
Over the past few years.
I could hear the Windows blue screen of death just boom. I could hear that.
It took me a minute to like process that.
Oh yeah, I did, definitely.
I don't even know.
So I'm just gonna skim through this real quick.
Okay, anyways, while he's skimming through that, let's get back to the gameplay for a second. Jesus Christ. Owen, what are you doing right now? Where are you going?
Okay. Which
I'm just stabbing things. Ah, it's fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're all cool here. We're all cool.
We're all over this place.
Okay, you know what, Owen? Let's talk about the game for a second. Let's get into this. I mean, we haven't played in the background. Might as well say something about it.
Oh yeah. It was free this month, and I really got into it.
Said it. All you had to say?
I mean, what do you think I'm gonna say?
Well, I mean, okay. Anyways, back to Hunter.
It's a good From Software game.
Ryzen, you there?
Yeah. I was just reading it. Hold on. So basically, what it's saying is, it says, for most people, Intel is currently better than AMD, and I actually need to check when this was released. This article, because when Ryzen the CPUs first came out, I'm pretty sure they were way more expensive than what they are now. Okay, yes. Here's one. I'm not saying this is fully correct because this actually came from an actual human instead of, well, these all came from actual humans, but this came from someone's opinion.
It sounds a little biased. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of, maybe. It says, looks like for gaming performance, it's the same for both. With Ryzen, less expensive. So, I mean, they compare about the same in performance, but Ryzen is cheaper. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
But then you also have to add in, because the Ryzen CPUs have their own socket type. And so you have to look at the motherboard prices too. And plus...
Yeah, there's less compatibility. I see what you're saying. Intel has a lot of...
Well, no, I'm saying like... yeah, I get what you're saying, because the AM4 platform is only supported by the Ryzen CPUs. And for Intel, I'm not really like that educated on all the Intel CPUs, because ever since like I got into PC gaming and stuff like that, a few months later, or well, I should say a few months, because it was like maybe a year after I actually started looking at PCs. But when I really actually wanted to start looking into it is when the Ryzen CPUs were starting to get released, and I seen that Ryzen was getting really bigger, and everybody was saying like, go for Ryzen. So I looked into it, and the prices are just like, there's a big difference for price to performance. Let's see.
Can you pull up some examples?
So I'm gonna look up Intel i7 7700K.
While he's doing that, I want to address something that was recently posted on CNN, and it kind of caught my eye because it's very funny. Okay, listen to this. Hockey player breastfeeds her baby during game. Okay, interesting title.
Is this what I think it is?
Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. Sarah Small loves hockey. Sarah Small, I think here's the name. Not Sarah Small. Okay, anyways, Sarah Small is her name. Okay, cool. She loves hockey so much that just 8 weeks after giving birth, she was on the rink playing games again. So she had just given birth. A couple weeks later, she's playing again, and she didn't have. She had forgotten her breast pump at home, so she couldn't feed her baby. So like during the break, she's sitting at like halftime in the locker. She has a picture of her just whipping out a boob, and she's just feeding her baby. I mean, I know it's not. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I mean it's just kind of awkward. And I can see they're all
She whipped out her boob?
No, yeah, she's feeding her baby, but just on the side. On the side.
Whips out a tit.
I thought it was so funny. Maybe it's just I'm just really immature, but I don't think I understand you gotta feed your baby, but woof.
So I'm looking at the prices, and this is a Newegg compared.
Yeah, back to Ryzen.
And on the i7 7700, I'm not sure if this is the K or not. Yeah, this is not the K. So the non-overclockable version. It runs for about $334.64. That is the i7 7700K or 7700. And then the Ryzen 7 1700 runs for on Newegg for $278. So you're getting a bigger, difference. But then again, I haven't looked at the motherboards to compare, but I'm pretty sure you can find a motherboard, recently or reasonably priced.
Yeah. While you were looking through that, I decided to. Oh, what's this? An error has occurred if you tap OK. No, I don't want an error report. It's just my internet. Okay, this is cool. Anyways, the Mark Zuckerberg thing I was talking about earlier. I'm trying to find the company name that had it. It says backlash against tech companies is a wake-up call from Mark Zuckerberg. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, he had to testify before Congress because of this, so he's in deep shit.
He was in
who?
really.
Mark Zuckerberg, man.
Oh really?
Yes.
The guy who went. Facebook.
They kind of tricked him. Okay, let me see. Oh, Google had to drop $30 million to fix this. Oh, did I say 30? I meant 300 million.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So they took a hit.
I think it was like Oxford something. Like the company is Oxford something.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. I'm trying to find the name of the company, but they seem reluctant to give me that information. Oh man, yeah. Okay. It took a lot of information. They had this AI set up or bot, whatever, that just scanned people's pages and gave them their information, like what was their stance on the Democratic and Republican Party. I guess it's something about the Russians getting involved with Trump's re-election. And I mean, I don't think it's a good thing, but I mean, getting in what reason would the Russian companies need Trump in office for?
I mean, Trump is always looking to make America bigger and better.
Oh wow, we hit.
Well,
19,
I mean, what does that have to do with
We hit
the
19
Russians?
subs without us even knowing.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, 19 subs if you're watching, you're dope as fuck.
Look at the only video that is not or restricted through our
Oh,
school.
yeah.
Oh my.
And it's kind of funny because we were cussing like and it's weird because in that video that I made, the one that I didn't have you in it, I didn't cuss whatsoever.
Yeah, I know.
Why did that get banned and this one I get banned?
Holy shit, there's a dude with a minigun in a wheelchair. Dude, this game is sick as fuck.
Dude.
Why are you not taking his fucking minigun?
Because I already have one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can get a cannon in this game. This is
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
I got 2 cannons, Hunter.
2 cannons.
Yeah, I got the normal cannon and I got the church cannon.
Church cannon. Hallelujah, it's raining lead. Hallelujah.
Oh, I
it's
don't have enough
raining
bullets for
lead.
it.
The thing is awesome. It's a beefy boy.
Oh, yeah,
Anyways,
it fires a normal cannonball, but when the cannonball hits, it explodes.
that's crazy. Also, my page is frozen because my internet sucks. I think it's just my
Okay,
phone.
guys, I found this on Twitter and it says one man's beer belly turned out to be a 30-pound tumor.
No.
Oh,
that is fucking disgusting.
cow.
There's even a picture.
Screenshot that.
Oh my god, they pulled it out. That is so fucking sick.
And he's just holding it like, hey, this is my child.
Oh my
Screenshot
god.
that. Send that to
Dude.
me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like just imagine.
Why is it not
Man, I'm
screenshot?
getting fat. Oh wait.
Like I just
Oh,
cringe
shoot.
thinking about it.
How do you
But-
survive
Send that to me through like Snap. and
You
I'll
just
just go.
dropped like, let me guess, like 20 to almost 30 pounds of just meat.
Yeah, that's how many pounds he lost.
I bet he feels better. I mean,
Oh my
he's
God.
got a lighter.
How, was it deadly to him? Like,
I mean, it could be if the two.
Well, if it was that fucking big, I bet it was benign. It was just huge.
Oh my God,
Dude, the
Look
picture
at
is
that.
ridiculous.
Take another screenshot of that.
Yeah, let's throw that up on the screen for the peeps to see.
Like censor half of it.
Yeah, that's
I already
crazy,
gave a screenshot
man.
of that one. I already gave a screenshot of that one.
No, I didn't.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah, Hunter. You're playing this, right? And you want to get a hold of that the sword that turns into a bigger sword.
Oh yeah, swords that turn into bigger swords are just awesome.
Who's
Yeah.
Quentin Flagel? Do you know who that is?
Lego? No.
Is it five?
Why do you? No, it's not Fifield. That's what I was thinking at first.
Yeah.
But why do you think I would know that? It's just so.
Because
It's
Quentin,
up here though.
like, for some reason when I think of Quentin, I
Is
think
he a
of Fox.
subscriber?
I think of our.
Oh, he's a new subscriber.
Nice.
Well, hi.
Well,
You made it into
thumbs
the
up to
video,
you,
I
man.
guess.
Well,
dude.
no, this was March 19th.
Oh, that's old school. That's old.
That
well, it's not
was-
old school. It's old.
How old is that? That's, you know, not even nearly a month. It's like 10 days.
Yeah. Well, if he manages to see this video, what's up, my
Congrats.
dude?
Whoa, someone did this a dog.
But there's been a ton of crazy stuff going on in the world. This whole Mark Zuckerberg thing is absolutely insane. Because apparently it was like 500,000 people's information got
Can you believe
siphoned.
we've almost already been going for 30 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Wow, that's crazy, man. We really talked the time away. But there's something I want to get into. I want to stop with this news bullcrap for a second. And me and the boys here, we were on a walk before we started this video. Don't judge me. I can hear you. But we were out walking and we were just, talking like dudes do, and we got into a conversation about weird dreams that we have, and I kind of want to recap for the video. Let's start with Steven over here.
Oh, why me?
Because
We're
you've
going
talked
from
to
left to
Lise.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about it. Don't be
Okay.
shy. Speak up.
Well, I don't know. We can just get on the topic of lucid dreaming, because I only remember like 2 times I lucid dreamed.
Well, then tell us about it. I just want to hear about a dream.
First time I lucid dreamed, I was in the backyard of my house, and it was just like I don't know. I just woke up in my dream, and I was like, oh, I just realized I was dreaming, and I just made myself like start running like a flash, and it was just like motion, like everything just started going blurry behind me because I was running so fast.
Yeah,
And
really.
this other time I was either flying in like this like store, or I had like a jetpack, and I don't remember, but that's it.
A jetpack in a store where you flying between the aisles?
Yeah, and I don't really dream much lately. I don't know why, but I don't know. I wish I could dream like you guys. 'Cause
This year, I've had a lot of stress nightmares. Because it's just senior year, becoming an adult, things are happening, just a little stressed out. But Hunter, you're next in line. Tell us about a dream you've had that is weird.
Oh,
Just tell the peeps.
So, the dreams that I usually have are like lucid dreams, and that's the ones I really only remember. And if it's like any other kind of dream, I'll stumble upon it, like I'll randomly like think about it, and it'll just pop in my head. It'll be like deja vu almost, and I'll think, oh, I had a dream about that. But most of the really weird dreams are lucid dreams that I've had. And there was this one that I've always remembered, and it was when I was like 9, 10 years old, and it was pitch black, in my room, and I only have this one little nightlight, and it's a Spider-Man nightlight, and it has these little prongs at the bottom that hold it up, and it's got this light inside, and it like. All right, so we're back. Sorry for that.
Brief intermission.
Yeah, brief
Spilled beer all over the floor. Had to pick it
We
up.
were underage drinking. By the
Yeah,
way.
we don't drink.
Now you make us sound guilty.
Yeah, I know.
But some people assume stuff, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we could say we weren't drinking. They're still gonna assume we were drinking.
Well, whatever. Let's just.
we don't.
Okay, we don't care. Anyways, so I was talking about a dream I had, some lucid dreams that I had. And the weirdest one I've had so far is when I was younger. I was 9, 10 years old, and the room was pitch black except for my nightlight, which is a Spider-Man nightlight that has like these prongs that hold it up and this light in the middle of it, and then it was like a Spider-Man head, and it lit up through the head. And well, and I'll get back to the Spider-Man head here in a second. It was actually in the dream. Well, what happened was when I went to sleep, I started dreaming about, like, in my room, everything in the house was exactly the same, but everything was moved around, and I had different things. Like the structure of the house was exactly the same, but I had a bigger bed for some reason, which was weird, and I had this TV, and here's where it gets weird. So these pirates come in my room, right? I know, you think I'm crazy.
Arg.
And these pirates come in my room, and they're talking about my, like, flat screen TV that somehow randomly appeared in my room, and they want to take it away from me. And that's all I remember from that. And then I wake up, and I'm like flipping out, right? And then I go back to sleep, and then I dream about this clown on a unicycle. But what was weird is this unicycle, the wheel on the unicycle was just stretched out. And it wasn't like it was two different, like, objects. It wasn't like there was a human and then there was a unicycle. It was like one full object. Like, he was built as the unicycle. I know it's weird. And then I woke up from that. And then I went back to sleep. And for the rest of the night, for the complete rest of the night, until I woke up, I just dreamt of a picture, like a video of my nightlight in the dark. Which was so weird for the rest of the night until I woke up. For like 5-6 hours straight, I was just dreaming about this nightlight, which was so weird. I have no idea, like, why that happened. It was just crazy.
What could it mean?
Wait, did it actually feel like you were just sitting there for that, like, amount of hours, or was it just like...
No, what it felt like is, okay, you know how, like, when you record something, if you record it and you just set it there, it was like someone setting a camera there for 5 hours straight, and I was just watching it the entire time, and I couldn't do anything about it.
Man,
I even tried to wake myself up doing, the blink eye thing and everything like that, but for some reason that just did not work.
it's crazy, man. Okay, on the topic of dreams, my weirdest dream, I love telling this one because it's really fucking awful, because it's more of a nightmare, but it's really weird, so... Anyways, listen, I'm in Dillard's Mall. It's a mall in Fort Smith. It's pretty big. It's nice. I go there a lot.
Fort Smith is a place in Arkansas.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it's a mall. That's the setting. But here's the thing. It's like infinite and weird. Like it goes on repeated in different directions forever. It's like a maze made out of mall. There's no one there. Dead silent. It's really bright. All the lights are really bright. And I just start walking down this really long path. And, a couple minutes into the walking, I noticed something. Like, first it started with I was picking at my fingernails as I walked, and I noticed they just popped right out. It was really gross. And then my teeth started falling out one by one, and then pieces of my skin started falling out. I was like falling apart as I was walking. I was like leaving a trail of body parts behind me. And I started losing limbs. Like I lost my left arm first. It started with fingers and then went to the arm. And I fell over, my foot rolled off, I was like crawling with a stub, and then I just didn't, yeah, I know, right? It's really heavy. But it was, oh god, it haunted me for nights, and I finally got to the point where I just could not move anymore, and my head just hit the floor. It went black, and then I woke up in a cold sweat, and I thought to myself, I'm never sleeping again. That was the worst dream I ever, well, second worst.
Wait, what's the first dream?
The first one, this one was like, I know what this dream came from. I was having an asthma attack in my sleep.
Oh, wow.
So my nightmare just got really worse because I was suffocating.
Oh, wow.
Basically, imagine like a desert, but it's really flat, and there's like cactuses and stuff in the distance. But it's infinite in one direction, but it's super dark. Like there's black clouds everywhere. And I'm running from something. I don't know, but I'm like booking it. And I don't know what's behind me. I can't turn around. I can only keep running forward, and I see this cliff like way in the distance, and I finally make my way to it. And this is a recurring nightmare. I had this dream a lot, but it's slightly different every time. I would run off the edge, and I couldn't see the bottom of the cliff. It was just like solid black, a foot in front of me. I was falling through black smoke, and I just woke up in a cold sweat, and I ran to my mother. I was like 6 or 5 at the time, and I ran to get my inhaler because I was suffocating and panicking. Anyways, it was scary. But this dream did not happen more than 10 times. This dream I had a lot through my childhood. It was so scary. Each time I would fall further and further into the chasm, into the fucking blackness. And the last dream I had of it, I saw tips of rocks through the smoke. And that's the last time I had that. So that's my story. Okay, Owen, you got any weird dreams?
I kind of stopped dreaming like 3 years ago. I mean, I think I still do dream. I just don't remember a thing of it. But whenever I do dream, I end up just... It's premonitions.
See the future, man.
Like, honestly, it's nothing but seeing the future.
People are gonna think you're insane.
Like,
Dude,
I'm not kidding.
No.
Yeah.
I have those dreams too, but Owen's like taking it a step further with his. Hear him out.
Yeah, because mine, I'll actually know something going on and I'll change what I saw.
Okay, I know what you guys are talking about, and this is like a crazy like thing that happened to me. So, there was a day, and then the next day after that, we were going to go on a hike, and I didn't know this until the day of the hike, right? And so I go to sleep the night before, and when I go to sleep, I have a dream that I'm going hiking, and a giant rock falls on top of me while I'm hiking. The next day, the exact same place that I dreamt of, the exact same place where that rock fell on top of me, I dreamt. And where the rock fell on me in the dream, I did not go. But it wasn't like the rock wasn't there when I actually went there.
Yeah.
Like everything was different. But it was so weird because and the only way that I really dreamt of it is because I've been there before. Because I'm not gonna, randomly, if I did randomly dream of it and it was like the exact same, then
that would be a little terrifying.
Yeah, that would be a
little existential crisis.
Me, whenever I do these premonitions, I can dream of an area that I've never been and have it in perfect detail whenever I show up there. Like, it's freaky. There have been multiple times whenever it's happened, and I've changed it, and it's weird.
Deja vu. I've been in this place before. Than I've ever been before.
You know what I kind of still have stuck in my head?
What?
The Burger King thing.
Oh yeah, number 15.
Oh
Burger
my
King
God.
lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burgers, somebody's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be what you get. Okay.
Yeah, the internet's jacked up right now.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been
Yeah,
having
we got that
trouble
concrete
either.
wall from...
No, it's like broken right now.
Okay, guys, I want to return back to the Mark Zuckerberg thing because this has been eating me alive all day. Do you think Mark Zuckerberg was in on this? Because it seems a little suspicious that he's like, oh, this huge company, some random oil rig people said it was, or some learning company. I can't remember what. I might be getting my facts confused. I'm like very tired. But it was some random company that was in cahoots with Russian, or is a Russian-based company. I'm not sure. But they're like, oh yeah, we'll just help you get information from our users. And it wasn't like illegal because Mark Zuckerberg allowed this. Facebook allowed this. So that's where it just seems fishy, and I feel like I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Let me take off my tinfoil hat for a second. But I'm just saying, Mark Zuckerberg is a robot or a lizard or something, and he's doing deals with Russia. Trust me.
Does he have to be like a lizard person that do deals with Russia though?
No, just make
I mean, he doesn't have to, but I mean, Illuminati, lizard people. I'm just saying, there's a connection.
I don't think Dad paid for the internet.
Oh, do you think it's out?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he probably forgot the payment. Well, anyways, what's y'all's stance on this? Do you think Mark Zuckerberg, did this on purpose, and like conspiracy, or do you think it was just like a total accident? It was just a company.
It just sounds like someone that, because I don't think it was directly like him that was presented with this thing. What is it like? This company went up to them and said it was for educational purposes.
Oh yeah, they changed that rule, by the way. They don't ever give out their information. They changed the rule, like not for education purposes anymore. That's another thing I read on it.
Yeah, so I don't think he was really in it.
Well, I mean, it's just a little suspicious how it lined up. Just saying. You know, I haven't read too much on it. I just spent like a couple minutes today looking it up and talking about it with people.
Yeah, but it's something that could have just slipped through the cracks and he has to fix.
Yeah. Oh yeah. $300 million fix. Actually, I think Google paid that. Well, I think
Didn't Google buy Facebook though?
Yeah.
So
It might be
their
Google's
company.
problem too. But yeah, apparently a bunch of the companies owned by Google and affiliated with Facebook and stuff have taken hits because of it. Oh, let me check. But Owen, tell us a little about this game for a second. What the hell are you doing, and what are these disgusting monstrosities?
I have no idea what they are. This is the lecture hall. It's in the last area of the game, and I haven't really made my way through this area yet because it's so difficult in the second part. Like, you go outside and you start getting hit with Frenzy, and Frenzy will knock down most of your health.
What does Frenzy do exactly? Does it just do you take extra damage?
No, not you take extra damage. Frenzy will be building up, and then whenever Frenzy hits its max thing, it takes out like most of your health. Like, you need to purposefully get extra health before it runs out, or you'll just die.
Yeah, my internet's crapping out. I can't get anything. But
Do you think it just might be the cinder block wall?
yeah, I think it's just honestly the connection is bad in this room. You couldn't even play in online mode; it was kicking you out. But not that it matters when we're just recording it for the podcast. You know, I mean, you can have podcasts with nothing in the background, but I mean, it's just more interesting. So you have something to visually entertain yourself while also listening. I mean, you're people aren't coming here for the gameplay most likely, but you know, it's just here for the conversation.
Yeah.
I think I'm rambling
You are.
just a little bit, but
Yeah.
Well, I would talk more, but I'm trying to find a story,
Well,
and
come
there
up
was
with
a story that I found.
Superstition, okay? That's something I want to talk about. Everybody in the
Oh
area
my
that
gosh,
we live in.
oh boy.
Yeah, everybody in the
Okay,
area
wait.
that we live
Before you say anything, I'm going to cut you off for a second. What kind of superstition?
in. Like any kind of superstition, like throwing salt over your shoulder if you accidentally spill it.
Oh, you mean superstition?
Okay.
Yeah.
I have something
Okay.
funny real quick. Your mom meant to send me the F word, and it automatically autocorrects to duck. And I was talking to her about like the number for the internet company, and she said, "How the duck do I know?"
How the duck do I know? That's funny. That's
Cool.
But what about
Communion.
superstitions though?
Everybody in this area that we live in is super, like, oh, it's so bad. Okay, so I have an umbrella that I've been taking whenever I go to school, and the umbrella, you know, it's been breaking, so I've been trying to fix it while I'm in class. And I was in 4th period, and I opened it up, and my cousin, she sits there and puts her fingers in a cross, just, get away, that is bad luck, don't throw any of that on me.
I don't want to know that
And
shit.
she, everybody in my family in that school is so superstitious. Like, it got me thinking, like, they say, oh, if you spill salt, you need to throw it over your shoulder or you get bad luck. And then I started going into, why do you need to throw salt over your shoulder? I mean, are the demons following behind you? Do you just need to throw the salt over?
But what
so
if you
hurt?
throw salt over your shoulder?
Like, what if you spill salt over your shoulder? Do you have to throw it back in front of you?
Maybe,
How does it work?
Maybe it's, you know, maybe it's double negative. Maybe you just have to do it twice, you know, or 3 times.
If you spill salt behind you, you gotta toss it under you and make it go over your head.
Just rub it in your eyes. Rub it all over.
Not in your wounds.
Yeah, in your wounds. Just shove it. Cut yourself and then shove it in there. That's great. Good.
I think it's all just in their heads.
Well, that thing is creepy.
Yeah, that like weird.
Look at that noodle neck.
Yeah, it's like a rusty old penis.
This game is creepy.
This game has like
A lot of these monsters could probably give some pretty decent head.
not the part of it.
Oh shit!
Oh, hey, bud.
Oh bro!
Give me that head.
Oh, bro.
yeah. Oh yeah! Throwing 18 plus on this thing, man. Oh boy, that is too hot to handle. Did he just melt into the floor? Where the fuck did he go?
No, they like get real.
He's just all gushy.
He really
It's
likes
gash.
his cauliflower.
Oh my gosh, he's a long boy.
I just heard the
Stretch Armstrong.
I just heard the Call of Duty hitbox sound effects whenever I hit him twice.
Just imagine-
Kill streak.
Just imagine, like, how creepy it'd be if you were actually in this game, like, running around as a human.
Oh yeah, fuck that. I'd find a cupboard and I'd just sit there till I died.
No,
Like, seeing something like this in real life, I would, oh my gosh, dude, I couldn't even imagine, like, what I'd be going through.
I'd be like,
I'd probably have a heart attack.
oh dude, look at that.
Like, look
It's
at-
like some exorcist shit. The neck like bends all the way
Especially
around.
if you're alone, that's even
Look
scarier.
at that.
Imagine the programmers, like, they go in and test the game, and then it's, like, middle of the night, like, like, this one guy left the office, and he's, like,
It's
standing
like,
there,
oh
like,
shit, I
testing
don't want to
it.
make these. I don't want to be here. Boss, can I get off early?
He's looking around corners.
That'd be mean.
he just got it stuck in one place.
You cauliflower mother.
But,
Oh yeah, the adventures of cauliflower to the damned library.
yeah, I got the cauliflower head because it gives me like a better chance of discovering.
Isn't there a monster head you can get?
Yeah, you gotta beat a boss in the DLC.
Yeah, I want that head because apparently it's really good when paired
You
with
want
a...
head?
You want
Yeah, dude.
Who doesn't?
Which one of you can give it to me?
Steven?
That's
No.
what I, that's what I
Really,
thought.
yes?
That's what I thought. Yo,
What?
talk big, but you aren't putting out nothing. It's probably a
What
good
is
thing.
I thought the guest got head.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right. Drop them. Oh, bro.
We are terrible.
Oh my God. What are you walking into?
I don't
Hell.
know.
Okay, hell.
I mean, you're
Where's
basically living in it, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
you're just walking through another door.
If y'all okay, I wanna play some What If with you guys. I actually have an app on my phone, so this should be pretty fun.
What
What?
is that though? on the
It's
screen?
What If, you know, or not What If, but
The
Would You
screen.
Rather. There we go. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Why are you nervous? It's not bad.
I know, it's just like some are like, you know, impossible.
Oh yeah, some are just like, do you want to
It's
get
just a baby
your dick
crying.
sucked by Hitler, or would you rather cut it off? You know, things like
I'd
that.
rather get it sucked by Hitler.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because at least that'll be over in a few minutes.
Listen to me,
Yeah.
listen to me. Few seconds, haha. No, anyways. Would you rather sleep with a peaceful tarantula every night or sleep with a peaceful cobra every night? I mean, these are the same thing. If they're peaceful, it doesn't
It's
matter,
like,
does
so
it?
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
I
guess
think
I
the
do. I guess I would
tarantula-
go with cobra because that's just more badass.
I would tarantula, 100%.
Really? Spooner, big hairy, big
Yeah, see
fuzzy?
who picked the ones.
Yeah, I'd have nightmares about a spider. I'd pick
Okay,
the
make
cobra.
y'all's choices. Everybody make your choices.
I already made my choice.
I'm going with cobra. What'd you say?
I'm going to Cobra.
Cobra.
Because
I'm going with spider, bro.
Okay, let's see
I
who
have
wins the
nightmares about
majority.
spider.
Cobra with 66%.
Yeah,
Cobra
because
wins.
if you don't know, Hunter, like with tarantulas, they have hairs on their butt that
Yeah, and
they
they
scratch off.
they fling them off and they irritate you.
Yeah, they're like fiberglass.
Okay, would you rather work 20 hours every day? Fuck that. 4 hours is
Yeah,
sleep.
What the?
20 hours every day or stop using the internet forever.
20 hours a day.
Really?
What was
Yes.
that?
Because I'd
What?
rather be on the internet those 4 hours a day.
I mean, if
Yeah. Yeah.
And also I can just quit anytime I want.
Well, then
Well,
again,
no.
like your
Oh, am I
health
locked in?
would be
You're
screwed.
locked.
you're
in.
healthy.
Hey, well, I mean, it just depends on what job. What if you're a YouTuber?
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
you can.
that's
Yeah, I guess you're right. There's no. Well, y'all are
There's no
poking plot
defined
holes.
job anymore.
This is would you rather? Okay, you don't poke plot holes because you. Can
But
make
but
more
what does it
money.
mean by work? Does it mean like
Yeah, it sounds
work at home? Does
Listen
it
to
mean
me.
work-
You're poking plot
But
holes.
you fill in the
That's the
gaps.
point. You
My job is to jerk myself off 20 hours a day.
Hey, I mean, if that's what you want to
Sperm
do,
bank donator.
Look, I'd rather not use the internet because I'm not working 20 hours a day. I get stressed with working 1 hour a day, okay? Okay. 58%, holy shit, really? That many people? Work 20 hours every day, 58% won.
People are addicted to the internet, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I guess it's a good and bad thing, I guess. I mean,
I mean,
they say internet connects us, but I mean, does it? I mean,
Does it,
you're
or does it
there,
not?
but I mean, I don't know. Anyways,
If
let's
your
not
job-
get too deep into this.
If your job is the internet, you're kind of.
Yeah. Hey Hunter, can you check the time for us for a second?
I think it's around 10 minutes. We have that.
Yeah, okay. Would you rather be always 10 years old or always be 30 years old? I'm definitely going with 30 because I want to get some trim on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, 10 is just be pedophilia, and that's just
what
not
you
cool.
instantly go to.
That's, I mean, come on, you just can't do with anybody. Plus, your dick would be super small.
Or if you're
Except
a girl,
mine.
Okay,
Mine was a
well,
beast.
one thing I really want to talk about is...
You didn't answer the what if.
Oh, well,
Or would you rather
sorry.
always be 10 or 30 years old?
Always 30.
Always
30.
30.
Yeah.
What you, Steven?
30.
Oh, yeah, majority won on 30.
Oh
Yeah,
my
of
God.
course.
I mean, now if it was like 10 and 80, that would be different.
Oh, yeah, they'd be very different. I wouldn't want to be close to death forever.
But then again, I wouldn't always want to be looked down at. Because 10-year-olds are like, you know, you look down on them like, you don't know anything, you know?
Yeah.
But then again,
You could surprise people.
then again, if you're always 10, you're always gonna gain knowledge.
Oh, yeah, you'd be a super smart.
Knowledge.
Okay. Listen to this one. Would you rather be a movie star, be a movie star, or be a sports star? I'm saying movie star.
Movie
Yeah.
star. They
What
get
about
more
you,
fame.
Hunter?
They get more fame.
Movie
They
star
actually
or
do more. Other
sports
than
star?
just...
They do
Movie star,
hard.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, it was pretty close. It was 58%, so it only won by 8%.
Well, then again, like half the freaking world.
Well, yeah, I
is
mean,
sports.
NFL's so large. A bunch of sports is like the
Yeah, but
Olympics
you
and all
only
that
go
crap.
like... You would only go like... travel in the U.S. and then maybe like a couple European countries.
Yeah.
So like, but movie stars go all over places.
Oh yeah, they get to like meet a ton of interesting people too. Movie stars meet with other movie stars. It'd be very fun.
What kind of movie star would you be?
Well, let's not get too deep in this. I want to get through a couple of these.
Yeah.
Would you rather give up breakfast forever or give up dinner forever? I'm gonna have to go with give up dinner forever because I need me some honeycombs up in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Owen?
Breakfast or dinner?
Mhm.
I'd give up breakfast because I barely eat breakfast.
I don't eat breakfast often, but I enjoy breakfast. What about you, Hunter?
Breakfast.
Breakfast? Wow, I'm surprised. I'd rather give up dinner. Okay, let's see who won. Give up breakfast by 66%. That's pretty good, Mark. Of course. Why? Who wants
Most
dinner
people,
that bad?
Most people forget breakfast.
I'm
and
so
then
hungry
dinner,
for
you
dinner.
can have like spaghetti and pasta.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want breakfast pizza?
Oh, okay. This one's pretty tough. Would you rather always have to say everything on your mind? So as soon as you think it, like you walk by a chick with like monster boobs, like damn, those boobs are mine. You know, you would have to say something like that. Or would you rather never be able to speak again?
I'd rather be mute because then I could mess with people.
I guess
Yeah,
you could do
sign
hand
language.
sign, but I mean, that's. I don't know. It seems. I don't know. What about you, Hunter?
I don't know.
What was it? Always have to say everything on your mind.
Will you stop
everything-
putting text in and pay attention?
Sorry,
You wanted to do this podcast.
Like,
We're
if
doing the
someone's-
podcast.
If someone's making me mad, I'm gonna say everything. Like I would say everything that's on my mind.
No, I like to speak too much. I couldn't, because
I have to say everything on my mind. Oh yeah, it won by 70%, so that's huge. Yeah. Okay. Would you rather fall on a cactus or fall into a rosebush? Rosebush. Cactus hurt way more. Rosebush,
Yeah,
man.
rosebush.
Yeah, it reminds me of this time when my nephew.
79% for
Yeah.
rosebush. Yeah, definitely. Big one. Okay. Would you rather be a mermaid / merman or be a centaur slash however you say the woman version of centaur?
merman.
No, it's centaurides or something like
Merman.
that.
Because you'd be able to explore the ocean.
No, I'd rather be a merman
You know how
because.
scary the ocean is the deeper you go?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah, you're a
right?
freaking merman, though.
Yeah, but
No.
there's like whales or like bigger shit down there that fuck you up.
you want to be a merman so you can like get all hot chicks because they want that. They want that.
Are you kidding me?
experience.
They don't want you don't. You're not talking about that big horse cock that women don't want.
They don't want that kind of stuff. It hurts.
We're getting too deep into this. This is getting weird.
Like that horse dick.
Oh god. Okay, listen. What's y'all's choice? Red or mermaid, merman, centaur? I think I'd rather be a fish because honestly, the ocean's cool as fuck.
Yeah, and people want the fish man.
I don't know about that.
Nah, they want the horde cock.
No, they don't.
What the horse cock?
Would you rather have a pool or would you rather have a stable?
A pool.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, I'm going with Fishman. What are y'all going for, Steven?
I don't know.
Make the choice. Don't puss out. Because I'm not pussing out. We got...
Sure, Fishman.
Okay. You, Hunter? You know the fucking question already. We already talked about it. What's your answer?
I already said it. Like,
Well, just say it again. State it. Put it again.
merman.
Okay, Merman and...
Merman.
Everybody Merman. Okay. 59% for Merman.
Okay, they got a boulder.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, you got that triangle on your head? Oh, you're dead. Oh, you just got fucked.
Yeah, I got hit with frenzy, and then they threw a boulder at me.
Hey, I want to
Okay.
outro it.
Okay, wait.
I'll chop it
One
down.
more. This one's good. Would you rather always lie or always tell the truth?
Well, that depends. I mean, if you're a good liar or not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because technically anything can count as a lie. There's lying by omission.
But how would you
Don't
always...
poke holes in it. Just lies or truths.
Well, I mean, and then again, like, if you always have to lie, if your friend was like,
Are you telling me the truth?
no,
Yes.
no, if he was like, go inside and grab this, and if he's like, did you grab that? And you're like, no. Like, you're obviously lying. And you're like, no, I'm not. And so you're just going to get an argument all the time. So telling the truth would obviously be the better option, because you'd fight with absolutely everyone.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm going for always tell the truth. I mean, it'd suck when people ask you really hard questions.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you don't lie as much. Well, it depends on the person. But
Do you
I
like
mean-
murdering people? Yes, I like murdering people.
I mean, it really depends on the person, but the majority of people normally always tell the truth before they lie, or they would, tell the truth.
Okay, let's go down the line, not lie, and see what. Okay, Steven, what'd you pick? Always lie or truth? Truth.
I'll be a
Truth.
truther.
Truth. I'm a truther.
I'll be a
You a
truther.
truther, Owen? Gotta make the choice.
Well, they ain't calling me a truther.
So I guess he's always lie.
Yeah.
81% always tell the truth.
Well, I mean, because more likely people always tell the truth. Because if your mom's like, "What are you doing down there?" and you're playing a game,
Down where?
and then down here, if
Underwear.
If oh my god, say if your mom came in and she was like,
I
say,
hate to cut you off, but we need to wrap this up.
no, we don't. Because we have 5 minutes left after
Yeah,
this.
but we also have to cut out something.
Okay, I can do that.
Well, fine then. Okay, continue what we're saying.
Okay, let's say your mom was like in the living room or something, and she was like, "What are you doing down there?" And you're playing a game, and you're obviously playing a game. And you're like, "Oh, I'm not playing a game."
I'm jerking it.
I'm masturbating.
I mean,
I mean,
the same thing.
Because my mom would not believe that.
I think you'd have to go to like a mental hospital if you always lied, because you'd be like
No,
empathic.
your friends would realize that. Oh, okay, spiders.
Oh gosh.
I know, but you wouldn't be able to talk to anybody at all. Kill that fucking spider. Slap his ass. Oh, dude, they do a lot of damage. Slap his ass.
Slap his spinneret.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Shaman bone bone. That is
Oh,
Yeah, you hit an enemy with it, and they get disoriented and attack the other enemy.
I
nerd.
want to outro.
You want an outro?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Steven's got an outro.
Oh shit! Here we
Yeah.
go. Guest of honor.
So I'll just wrap it up. Like, thanks for watching.
You just be like, "Yo, that was the video, or that was the podcast. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, right.
Like, subscribe." Alright.
Alright, so that was the podcast. Thank you guys for watching.
Please like and subscribe. And if you want to see more of this, let us
Wait,
know.
no, let me just reset.
No, I'm just saying that's what you need.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do more than one of these tonight, or
Not tonight. No.
No.
another one tomorrow?
Probably
I
maybe.
don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So-
yeah, nice.
Okay, so that's the end of. Well, he just died, but that is the end of the podcast. Thank you guys for watching, and if you stuck around for the end, you're awesome. But please be sure to like and subscribe, comment if you want.
Turn on those notifications.
Hit that bell, bros.
Yeah, and that's the end of the podcast. Thanks for watching the videos. Suck my balls. Peace.
We might have to remove that last part.
Definitely not moving that last part.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
End
it's
it.
off.